Often overlooked on Leyland tractors are the hydraulic oil filters. It has two filters. The first filter it goes through is tucked away inside, and I'll look at that in a minute. The second filter is this here below the PTO stub, and it takes form of a magnetic filter attached to this steel 1/8" nut. You take that out, and there's a magnet that catches any iron filings. The outer part, this 1.5" brass nut. Now this can be very tight and it's easily damaged, so you really want to get a 6-sided socket and grind the end of the socket flat to get rid of the radius on it, so that it goes right down over this brass part, because it can be very tight. And then you take this out, and inside is a steel support, but inside of that is a fine brass gauze. Now you'll want some petrol to get the oil off it, and then perhaps an airline to blow it clean. But when you've cleaned them two, the first filter is inside. So I need to get the back end off, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. This is the box filter out the back end of the tractor, and this is how I took it out. And as you can see, there's a fair bit of grime on it. So I'm going to give this a good wash now before I put it back in the back end. I've now refitted the box filter. It locates right in the middle here underneath the diff, and it's held by two brackets, one each side, which bolt onto this trumpet housing stud here, and the bracket goes forward and it attaches by that bolt, and that sits below the diff, and it pre-filters all the oil before it goes into the pump filter below the pump and then through the pump. Happy tractoring, everybody.